the lotion and puts it in the basket, the basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, it puts it on the skin, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, the basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, it puts it on the skin, it puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. The lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. The basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin.
What up, everyone? Oh my gosh, we already hit a hype train. Good morning, Karen.
How are you? Doing good. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. We have just been shuffling everybody around as far as Twitch streams lately, it seems like. So Habib's not here. He has a very important business to attend to. I don't know what that is, but something.
He needed to sleep in. And so, you know what? Sometimes sleeping in is the important business, and that's okay.
You know what? I agree. I needed to sleep in this morning myself. So I feel it. Good morning to all of you. Happy Monday, if there is such a thing. I don't believe there is. But yeah, I'm still a little tired. I'm still a little wore out. I've been on a little trip this week and a little playing and a little working.
It's always hard to get back into the swing of things after you've been off for a minute. It's like it just takes you a little bit to get going and get back into the normal life. So
well, and then we got back and I'm sitting on the couch. I'm going to bed early, and then my sister calls, and she broke her key off in her motorcycle.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so my husband and I went over there. We didn't get back into the house until 11 o'clock last night, so... Okay.
Why is it? There's always something that whenever you plan on going to bed early or you plan on doing, whatever, there's something that throws it off, and you're like, dang it, the one time where I actually was going to go to bed early... Nope.
Never gonna happen. Gonna happen. But
break that key off. How does that happen?
It can happen every once in a while. I guess it just got old, but yeah. So we're trying to get a tow truck that will do motorcycles, and then everybody's like, "Oh, it's a motorcycle," which is way smaller than a car. That's going to be an extra, crazy. Finally, I found someone, and she's got someone coming in to. Today to change out the lock and everything, but yeah, just crazy. So
it's crazy that a motorcycle would be that much more expensive. You'd think it'd be cheaper because they just pop it up, and
you would think, and that's what we ended up doing with this one great tow guy. But what happens is your wheel is locked. Your wheel is locked at a turn. The wheels go, but you're in a turn. It's just kind of a preventative thing, and when you do your key, it unlocks the wheel and or the steering. But my husband's like, dude, he basically just picked up the front of the motorcycle and took it wherever he wanted.
At that point, with the three of you, I'm sure you probably could have just picked up the whole thing, and if somebody had a pickup truck, just haul it up into that. And
but that's what we were talking about last night. The one thing we miss because we don't have a truck down here, and we don't usually need it, but for these kind of things,
it'd be nice to have. Just park it in the driveway until you need it. Yep.
Yeah. Ramon, I know we had some glitter redeems. However,
yes,
Hanata was one of them.
Yes.
And Hanata, I've been told, wants Habib to mix her glitter.
Yes.
So are we kicking that back, or?
No, we're good.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay.
Is she just waiting for Habib to do it?
Yeah, you're gonna mix it.
I refuse. She asked for Habib.
You will mix it.
I refuse. I thought I was getting out of something. Dang it.
There's got to be some glitter or some Habib hairs or something. Well, I guess he does.
Essence of Habib, remember?
The essence of Habib in there. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I love you too, Tracy. That's what she said.
I gotta grab my coffee. Hold on.
I was gonna say, I bet her coffee's coming and she's gotta go. I tell you, I got my coffee early this morning. It's kind of cold now, but good enough. We got any questions early off today, Ramon? How are we doing?
Pretty good so far.
Good?
But Tracy's back.
Well, that was fast.
I'm sorry. The girls.
I always wonder, how do they
The
put...
girls were making me drink Starbucks crap all weekend. I was like, ugh. I could not wait to get my McDonald's back.
How do they put the cup in the bag and not spill?
There's a holder inside.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah, that like.
I always wondered about that.
Yeah. Though every once in a while they still spill. But can we scroll up? Did we miss any questions? Can Karen? Oh, can you talk about your shelves on the wall?
Fine.
How are they held up? Is it sturdy? I'm looking for some shelves for my at-home salon.
Honestly, guys, Amazon. They're just the ones from Amazon. I don't know. I think they were like,
are they sturdy?
yeah. And so I sheetrock walls. Make sure that you anchor. Use the little plastic anchors in there. I've had these for years. I keep my gel polishes on them. Gel polish obviously is not light. I have never, knock on wood, have had any shelves fall off the wall. But yeah, definitely make sure you use the anchors. If you have a stud finder and you can put them into studs, that's great. I have never, but I've never been able to put them where I want them and have them in a stud. So
isn't that the truth? Like, do they purposely build places and like, nope, they're going to want to hang something right there. We're going to do it 6 inches from there.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't know who did the design work in the suites here, but I have, I'm a nail tech. I have power tools. I need to plug things in. I have I have two outlets over on this side and then 4 over in the complete opposite corner behind my pedicure station.
Makes
and no,
sense.
wait,
Makes
the
sense.
one other, I have 2 others about 3 feet from the ceiling over across the room on the other side of the
Oh,
room.
they probably did that for blow dryers, huh? Because you're in a
Yeah.
suite, right? But
Yeah. But I'm like, that does me no good.
I question some designs sometimes. I'm like, especially when you go to like a even like a hotel or something, and there's no wall plug for your phone. You're like,
I swear, hotels are designed by men. There are not enough. I'm not kidding. There are not enough plugs for our hair dryers, our curling irons, our this, that, our phones, our everything.
I usually bring a power strip.
Yep. I started. Yep.
Yeah,
You have to. You have to.
Let's see. Hi, Karen and Tracy. Okay, when I do my own nails, specifically when working on my dominant hand, I have an issue where the free edge doesn't come out straight and it looks like there's tiny curve in them when I file. How do I not do that? Issue with the free edge doesn't come out straight and it looks like they have a tiny curve in them. So is it like a little notch? I have one right now because these nails are grown out and I was testing something and
I don't know what they mean by that curve, but I know like when I do my own, it's like you're filing at all these different weird angles. You're not filing with even pressure. So I feel like, doing your own nails, it's a lot harder to get straight nails than it is on an actual client.
I'm wondering, are you talking like, I don't have one, but I lied. Like the notch right here, where it kind of curves right there, where the free edge is? Can you let us know, Lindsay? I'm looking at what, like a mini hook almost. I wish I could send you a picture. But where is that hook?
Downward or?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So it's in that. Okay. So it's right here. You know how we get sometimes that notch, Karen?
Okay.
So typically, and Karen might have another idea. This could be just not bringing your form up so it comes out straight from the groove. What we do sometimes, and I do this every once in a while still, is we kind of connect the form to the free edge of the nail, right? To this part. And you see how, I know this is fake, but you see how sometimes your free edge curves right there, right? Even if it's down here, it rounds at that part. So if we connect it only to that, sorry if I'm yelling at you guys in the mic.
What?
But what we got to make sure we do is it has to be connected. I just oiled my fingers, so this is bad. It's we need to make sure the product can go up and out all the way past that form. You see how it can go straight out right here? There's no notch. Sometimes we create the notch 2 different ways. We create it with the form by connecting it in the wrong spot, and then the product can't be moved up and out. It actually you create that right there. You see that? I'm over exaggerating it. I know it's hard to see.
Yeah.
But the product will have a notch as it grows out. or it's exactly what Karen was saying, filing, right, Karen?
Yep. So my issue doing my own nails is I file them, and I actually file too much off of, it's always on my middle finger because my middle finger curves a little bit. And when I put my form on, I always forget to line it up straight because I'm just putting the form on. I'm like, yeah, that looks good. I don't really take the extra time to check it. And so when I put it on there and then I actually get the product on and I look at it, it's like it's curving off to the other side. So then I end up filing off that other side just to kind of straighten it out, even though I know better. But yeah, a lot of times it's your form fit and your filing.
Yeah.
But it's hard on working on your dominant hand because
it
your
is
practice is going to be different. Yeah.
And then we can also, and I used to do this with clients even, because I just didn't know better. I would come in filing like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if you can see. And if I do this across, I actually create my own notch. You have to make sure that you're filing up straight with the groove versus trying to dig into the nail groove.
Yep.
Like that.
And that the file, let me grab the file here.
Bonus points.
Okay, so when you're filing with your file, it should be coming like straight out from your finger. It shouldn't be angling up into your corners like that, or like kind of Tracy showed. You don't want to file across because again, that's going to get that notch right up there. But make sure that file stays straight in line with your finger.
Yeah. Just watch your filing, watch your form placement. Probably a little combo of those things. Yeah. So.
And you're probably going to be a little bit of a contortionist when you're working on yourself. It's hard. It's hard.
It is horrible. Don't judge your nails off your own nails. Let's see. Let's do some shout outs and then I'm going to get to that highlighted. Let's put the glasses on for the shout outs. Okay. Where are we starting? Boho Bell? Boho Bell resubscribed for 1 month, tier 2. 12 months. Thank you for 12 amazing months. Thank you, Boho Bell. Boho Bell back in with 300 bits. Shells Nails 5 bits. J Queen 100 bits. TLH21 subscribing for 1 month. She's been with us for 2 months. Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday back to you. Mm-hmm. Ballhead Diva Nails 5 bits. Taylor Marie 97 1000 bits. Boho Bell 20 bits. I hope I'm saying that. TLH 21 100 bits. Ortiza 74 50 bits. 18 Amber 8 bits. Nail Girl Ness 20 bits. Crystal Glitterbug 5 bits. Okay, gotta help me with this one, Ramon. Chanel, yeah. Chanel 1. I like how you spelled that. 100 bits. Nick Knack 253 resubscribing. Tier 1 has been subscribed for 3 months. Miss Deb the Enabler 12 bits. Nick Knack 253 10 bits. The Lindsay M 10 bits. Boho Bell 100 bits. Manda's Ward 1 bit. Jaya Queen 50 bits. Nail Girl Nest 20 bits. Amanda's Ward 5 bits. Piggy Master 9, love the name, resubscribing at tier 1 for 2 months. Good morning, everyone. Good morning back at you. Mm-hmm. Jen Sparkles on Nails.
Jen Sparkles on Nails.
Yep. 10 bits. Crystal Glitterbug 5 bits. Fabby 04261972 resubscribing with Prime. Been subscribed for 4 months. Thank you for everything. Thank you back, Fabby. Crystal Glitterbug in back with 5 bits. Abstokes 22 5 bits. Ashley Brandsetter resubscribing, has been subscribed for 14 months. I can't believe we've been doing this long. Over a year, and I'm still going strong with my Young Nails family. I love being a part of this community. You know what? We were talking about that, some of us this weekend. It was like, we really do have the best community on Twitch. Boho Bell, 300 bits. W2 Dasher gave out 2 community subs. Thank you so much. Outpost Nails resubscribing, been subscribed for 3 months. Woohoo! I like that. Boho Bell 400 bits. Nail Enthusiast resubscribing, been subscribed for 3 months. Jaya Queen 350 bits. Ballhead Diva Nails 5 bits. Sandy Nailed It 5 bits. Amanda's Ward 1 bit. Fabby 04261972. Were you born in 72? Is that why?
That could be.
8 bits. Amanda's Ward 1 bit. Just the tips and toes 10 bits. The Lindsay in 15 bits. H Town Love 33. Resubscribe and been subscribed for 10 months. Emerus. Emerise?
Yes.
Okay. 15, 25 bits. The Lindsay M 6 bits. Taylor Marie 97, 50 bits. Kelly nailed it. Resubscribe and she's been subscribed for 17 months. Acabe? Acabe? Sorry, I'm really bad at names. 3 bits. Jaya Queen 200 bits. Baba Smith following us. Thank you. We don't usually do shouts for that, but I do want to say anyone and everyone that's following us, thank you so much for being part of the team, part of the family. 707 Nails, 100 bits. Miss Neva 5, resubscribing, been subscribed for 2 months. Peachy 1, 100 bits. Ad Thomas, 102 bits. Simply Nails by Evelyn, 10 bits. Guys, you guys are crazy. I watched you guys on Friday. You were
That was insane. That was absolutely insane. I don't know what was going on, but holy cow, thank you.
They were having a Friday. They were like, it's Friday, let's party. Not Friday, Thursday.
No,
Whatever.
Thursday.
It's close enough to a Friday.
We're starting the weekend early. I don't know.
I was.
Yeah, you did. That's awesome, though.
Nail enthusiast. I only do my own nails, and I don't have any plans to change that. Would practice hand be beneficial for me since I don't do nails from that perspective? Oh, I only do.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have my practice hand, and I use it just to kind of try out things. If I have a design in mind or something that I'm like, I'm not sure that I really want to put it onto myself.
I don't want to fully commit.
Yeah, definitely. A practice hand is going to be great and can only make you better, right? Yeah.
I agree. And you never know. You do it just on yourself now when you just want to take that next step and start doing it for a career. So they'll give you a hands up. So, my husband just joined. Can you please say hello to him? His name is Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Virtues?
Yeah.
It would make his day. We love you all. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Welcome to the family. I think that's cool. You know what? I just signed my own husband up, so I appreciate that you did this on your own.
Good job.
My husband's like, what's Twitch? I'm like, oh, Lord, just give me your phone. Just give me your phone. But welcome. Question, do I do my own nails using dip and resin? Have chronic asthma and use a mask doing everything, but the smell of resin activate my asthma severely. What do you recommend? I love doing my nails. Okay, I understand this because resin is the only thing in my career that I started having kind of a severe issue with, and I can use it 1 or 2 times, but I actually had to stop doing anything that was resin for a while when I was in salon because immediately I can't breathe and my eyes feel like they're glued shut. So I get it.
It is crazy how much stronger I feel that is versus acrylics or whatever else.
Everybody kind of does that, like, oh, it's odorless. No,
it's just nail glue. No, no. I don't have the issues with it, but I can definitely understand. I don't like the smell of it. The thing that we kind of transitioned to was using the conversion gel rather than the resin.
And I love it. I love conversion with slick pour. It's like a gel nail and acrylic nail got together, had a little baby, and it's slick pour with conversion. So that might be a really good solution for you. You can keep all your slick pour powders or your dip powders, but you're converting to a gel, and you're not going to have that kind of, I hope, you probably won't. I always say you never know. Have that same kind of response.
Yeah. And plus, I like the flexibility of the conversion gel. I feel like it's more flexible than using just the resin. So
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I'd go with the
But
conversion.
check our YouTube out. Check out Slick Pour with conversion gel. Type that in. You'll see a bunch of videos we've done. I think, or fiber gel might be a great option for you too. But that's switching out of a dip all together. So there's options. Tracy, can you show the difference of a glitter price tag, green lit, passive income, and good trade? You want all the greens. I got you. Let me grab them.
I still have yet to unpack all of mine. I've got them all in my baggies down here. So I'm still working on trying to figure out what's what. But it's just amazing to me, Tracy, that you know exactly, out of 117 new glitters, you know exactly what kind of colors they are.
I know the greens.
Not the greens. That's impressive to me. But yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
my project for today, is sorting things out and organizing glitters. And yeah, you guys, the shelves back here are big enough to hold. You can see they're big enough to hold the 1 ounce containers now. So I'm trying to switch over to the 1 ounce jars on my shelves here. So yeah, they're great shelves for all the glitters.
All the sparkles. Okay, so we have price tag, we have good trade, we have passive income, and we have greenlit. So the variations are going to be, these two are very much in the same family tone. They're just different. And if you can see that this one, these two are so pretty. I mean, the other ones are pretty too, but this has kind of a chartreuse going through it. It probably just like a gold fleck, which kind of gives it a shine of chartreuse, kind of a lime green. So you got that gorgeous emerald tone with that together. Very, very pretty. And then you have good trade and price tag. Again, these are same color. These are probably like really true kind of emerald greens, just different sizes. So, and when you get different sizes, it may reflect a little bit different, but these are the same. I hope that helps. But both very pretty, I think, and I love mixing all three of these. And then I put a little emerald green in with it too, or OG, and it is gorgeous.
I think all of those are going to be great for Christmas.
Oh,
Great for the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't have them now, stock up on them.
Tracy, I do my dip powders with manicure base and top, and they work That's awesome. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
that's awesome.
Yep.
You know, conversion really was created for our polish, and we tried it because we try not to bring too many SKUs on. So we're like, let's try manicure base and top with it, and it does actually work pretty good. But we just had better adhesion with the conversion, and then we discovered it absorbs the dip powder really well. But manicure, awesome.
I was going to say, the reason that I like the conversion versus the manicure is the base in the manicure is just a little bit thicker. And so to me, it ended up too bulky for what I wanted. So if you need a little bit more bulk, or you want a little bit more bulk, the manicure is great. If you want a little bit thinner, go with the conversion.
Yeah, like it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Shawnee Starfire. I just want to say I'm sorry of all those who hit with the hurricanes. Yes, I was going to mention this. I hope everyone and their families are doing well. Besides damage, losing property, my prayers are with you all. Yes, you know, to anyone and everyone, whether even just the stress of it coming, I can't imagine. And I hope everybody is safe and well. Things can be replaced, but you cannot be. So. Yeah. I hope everybody's doing very well. We actually have Caesar, who's in Florida, and yeah, he's dealing kind of with the aftermath right now. So, yeah.
I forgot that. I don't remember what area he's in, but hopefully he's doing okay.
They're safe. They're safe. Okay. Just the whole post thing. I mean, it's so much leading up and then so much leading after. I couldn't even imagine. So,
well, and honestly, just the uncertainty. Having the news and the weather, people telling you this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, and it's like, where is it going to hit? When is it going to hit? You never know.
Yeah. So I pray that everybody is safe. Yes. So do you do base, conversion, dip, and top? Yeah.
I always have to stop and think about this. Yeah. I like to do an extra coat of base, cure that. That way, when you're changing out your colors, you don't have to file all the way down. So conversion base, cure, conversion base, glitter, cure, conversion base or top. If you need to do a second coat, you can do second coat of glitter color. Am I confusing everybody now?
No, I think you're good. Yeah, I do the same. I do a thin layer base, but that way when I file, I only go to that. I cure it for about 30 seconds. Wet base at that point. Slick color dip.
Yep.
Cure. Second, if you want it, the second base and dip. And then I usually go around with the file after I cure just a little bit, just in case anything got a little bulky on it. absorb. I love watching it absorb, actually.
I
It's kind of
know. It's
fascinating.
just that satisfaction of it
Yeah.
just goes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's usually very little filing or anything that you have to do. And then I like to protein bond top.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, okay, we should do a mix, and then I'm going to read this question. And so Karen can answer it, and I'll get this stuff together.
Was this a highlighted question?
It is.
Is
So,
it Shauna?
Jonathan.
Okay.
Jonathan. So
All
the
right, you
first,
get. Oh,
yeah, sorry. So the first glitter goes to Hinata, and they are requesting a fall foliage inspo.
Fall foliage. I like it. I like it. Let's go warm. Woohoo!
okay. Ooh, bonus points.
You need the question read to you, Karen?
Okay, let me see. Jonathan, last Friday, I did my first full set on my Play Sister with gel. Not sure what that means, but okay. I put the light on low heat, and every time the light would get brighter, she would take her hand out and put it back in. I kept telling her, stop doing that because the gel won't cure. Well, she wouldn't, so guess what? The pimple nail with a crater now? Okay. I told her I'm not doing her nails anymore if she doesn't listen to me. She was like, the light keeps burning my skin. I told her she's being dramatic because I've practiced on myself. Okay. Yes, the light can, you can feel heat. You can definitely feel heat. Whether she felt it more than you, I can't say. But here's the thing. Everybody is going to experience that heat differently. Some people are a little bit more sensitive to that heat. So don't disregard the fact that she's feeling the heat. Okay. What I would say is if she is feeling the heat, just tell her, take it out, let it calm down, let it cool off, put it back in, and then do one more final cure at the very end. So that way it's going to cure all the way through and she's not going to get the, what did you call it? The pimple, the pimple crater. I love it. But yeah, some people are going to be more susceptible to that heat. So just do the flash cure if necessary. If it's getting too hot, let her take it out, let it cool down, put her back in, and then just do another full 1 minute cure to make sure it's all the way through. And you should be fine. Got him.
That's what I always called it. The white, when the white didn't cure, the pimple.
You know, I've never thought about it like that, but yeah, you kind of squeeze it and just blah.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's hard
I
on
love
top, it'll be in the middle.
it. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Here we go.
Do, a do. Chef Tracy, chefing it out.
So stupid. It really is. Okay. Fall foliage. Let's do it. We're gonna. I mean, I have to pull orange out for it. Sorry. I know I put this on like and everything, but I have to.
I'll tell you, this weekend we went out for a drive and like the leaves are just starting right now, but there's some trees that it is that bright, fiery orange. And I'm like, oh, so pretty. I love this time of year, but then I know what's going to happen next. So I'm just trying
get cold on you.
Yeah, enjoying these bright oranges and coppers
Especially
and
where
reds.
you are, right? It's gonna get cold.
Yeah, it's gonna, but today it's gonna be like 75. So I don't know. It's a weird fall I think we're having. It's been a weird year to begin with, but
We've actually had a unusual, I think, towards the end of summer hotness. But
I was gonna say, yeah, you guys had some serious weather up there. Yeah.
let's see. Go up, Ramonski. Oh, let me see.
79 today in Seattle. Oh my goodness. That doesn't sound right.
Tracy and Karen, I got a client on Thursday. She wants a fill, but it wouldn't be on my work. I said yes because she didn't want the chance of her not making an appointment, and she did. But now I'm debating if I should still do it or let her know it's best I should because it's not a fill on my work. This is a great question. I'm gonna let Karen take it away, and then I'll tell you what I think. And yeah, I totally understand where you're coming.
It really is a challenge because, you know, you're trying to get a new client in. You don't necessarily have the time to do a full removal of the old product and then do your, you know, the actual service that you're wanting to do. So what I would say is tell the client she needs to remove the product herself. She can go to Sally's Beauty Supply, whatever beauty supply, get some acetone, soak off the nails on her own, and then you'll be able to do that full set on her. It's hard though, because you don't want the client to damage the nails when they're removing them. So that's why I would actually prefer to remove it if I could. But again, if you don't have the time, try to get her to do it. But if she doesn't remove them, or you don't have time to remove them, you can let them know that, okay, you can do this fill this time, but for your next appointment, you do need to take that product off. She needs to schedule a time to take all of that product off and start with a fresh set, because that way you're going to be able to guarantee 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 2 years, whatever, down the road, that your product is going to adhere. Most of the time, you're not going to have an issue, but there may be times where you might have an issue with your product and the old product either not having the right color tones together and things like that. Again, you don't know what product they use, so you don't know how that product is going to hold up. And again, a fill in 2 weeks, your product is probably going to be fine, but then 4 weeks later, who knows what's going to happen with that old product underneath. So you can't guarantee. So that's what I always tell my, the new clients is, I cannot guarantee my work if it's over somebody else's. And usually that's going to get them to understand that, yeah, we need to take the old stuff off and then fix them up. So,
yeah. And I just had this situation with, I believe it was Ocean Stream who contacted me. And my big thing is I understand the client not wanting to remove. Yeah. And you can run into trouble, like Karen said, with working over other people's product. So if you're still like, but I want to make sure that I get this client, you can ask her for a picture of her nails. Ask her for a pic. Explain to her, like, listen, I don't typically like to work over people's work, which at a certain point, once you kind of build a full clientele, you won't. You'll be like, no, you need to get those things off. But if you're worried and you want that client, you can always say, please send me a picture of your nails. I want to see what I'm working with, because sometimes they don't even realize it's like correction work, which is way worse than trying to do a full set. But if they are in pretty good shape, I used to tell clients, I cannot guarantee this work until it all grows out. So what does that mean? Either you remove it and we do a full set, or I'm just letting you know that if they break because the two products that are not working together, you have to pay for those repairs until
every single repair
until it's my work, because I guarantee my work, but that's not my work. And and what they have to understand is what Karen said is, like, at first it probably is going to be perfectly fine, but as it grows out and we get into kind of this middle area, stress area of like two products trying to work together, sometimes it doesn't. This is the interesting thing. So I'm getting ready to do, I think tomorrow, a real-time video, and it is on Kira, who has someone else's work on her nails. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to kind of walk through it with people on how I would go about that. So
yeah. That's gonna be great. I'm excited for that video. Yeah.
So that's now. But sometimes, if like Ocean Streams, the lady sent her a picture, and I'm like, oh hell no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to go there. You don't want to touch that. It's not worth it. It's. I always refer it to as a color correction with your hair. I didn't mess your hair up. Someone else did. I'm gonna correct it, but it's going to take a lot of work, which is extra money. You're paying for a lot of experience, and color correction isn't cheap. So,
yeah. And along those lines, make sure, I always say, be open and honest with your clients about pricing. So if it is something that you have to remove more product, take nails off and stuff like that, make sure that you let them know that, when they're scheduling that appointment, if there is anything that I need to remove and replace, I have to charge you for that. So that way there's no questions, there's no surprises at the end when they're coming in expecting a $60 service and it's $150.
Exactly. So, no sticker shock, as they call it. But I know that's, a lot of our answers when it comes to clientele, it's not straightforward, because there's a lot of variables and you have to create what works for you. So I hope that helps give you a little bit. The first thing I would ask for is a picture. And that's what I love about this day and age. Like, it's so easy to go, like, shoot me a picture of your nails. And it's right now, not when they were 2 weeks old. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, what they look like right this second. I hope,
It's
Hinata,
so
I
much
hope you like
easier
this.
these days. Okay,
I
let's
think
see.
this is like definitely fall foliage.
Oh yeah, that is totally fall.
This is
Got all
pretty.
of the everything's in there.
All the sparkles. All the sparkles. I hope you like it. Jinli, can you help me with the value of a...
Right, sorry, right.
Can you help me with the value of glitter my package gets? Oh, yeah. So you just got it. You took care of it wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, you just
Email.
anything when it comes to customer service or things like that. You guys just got to reach out to a customer service. Email Anna directly. She's amazing. She is definitely the amazing
She'll take care.
amazing
She will
customer
take
service
care.
manager.
Actually lost the glitter chef.
Oh, that's sad. We'll fix it.
You got lost. Yeah.
We'll fix it. I'm sad. Yesterday we had to close our pool in the yard. This means summer's over. Oh, really?
Yep. Yesterday we took the dock out of the water, took the boats out and everything, and yeah, it was hard though because it was like 70 and beautiful yesterday. It's like we don't want to. It's not time,
But
but
you want to do it while it's still nice. That's the part.
well,
Yeah.
it is still 70 and beautiful out, not when it's
And
rainy.
you know what will happen is you'll have a really rare, like 100-degree weekend next weekend.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 70s this week and sunny and beautiful.
Okay, let's get to the next. Here's this one, Ramon, for Hinata. And can we get the next one, and then we'll keep going.
Yep.
Keep it going.
So the next one is for Easy88, and they are requesting just the glitter love bomb, please.
Okay. I don't have it. Let me see if I can make it for you. I don't have love bomb. We were sold out at love bomb, so let me see what I can do for you. I'll have to grab my computer. There was a question above about hard gel, Ramon. Tracy, is the Synergy nail hard gel all going to be on sale or only base? So 60-gram base, and then is 50% off the 60-gram base, and then all the precision gel applicators are 40% off. Those are the only gels that will be on sale.
But you guys remember Black Friday is going to be coming up soon too. And
Don't remind me.
sorry, Trace. Sorry.
That's why I went out this weekend. I'm like, one last time. Woo!
Everything will be on sale.
Plus, I need to make fun of Jorge when I find him. Because y'all know he went to Vegas, right? And went to bed early, and they watched movies all day. So I have to make fun of him.
I heard it, Reese, but I don't think he admitted everything.
Oh, sneaky. The first night we were out to 4 a.m. And then I don't know who I thought I was, but
In Vegas, time is irrelevant. It is completely irrelevant, and it's so sneaky because when you're in those casinos, it's like it looks like it's daylight, and you think it still is, but no. It's not.
I'm gonna grab.
On Easy88 said if you can't mix love bomb, she wanted something different. Have another inspiration.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Okay.
Let's see.
We'll be here. Let's see. What do we got for?
What is the fall though speakiest? Is it Halloween until Christmas and then Halloween Christmas?
Oh. Let's see. Halloween. You know what? For some people, I actually have a client who, like, probably about, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago, she's already got her Halloween decorations up, and her birthday's in October. So she celebrates through, September, October, November, and then maybe it's Thanksgiving and Christmas. But yeah, I think there's a lot of people these days that they really like the Halloween. And I feel like people are decorating more for Halloween these days than they are for Christmas. So I don't know. We got some neighbors that they got like a whole haunted mansion thing going on in their backyard. I love it. It's fantastic. So those of you that love your Halloween, you enjoy it, feel right about it. That's your holiday. Have fun. All right, let's see. Do we have other questions? Other anythings? Did everybody just leave me? Ramon, are you still there?
Yes,
Am I
I'm still here. I'm still here. Sorry, I'm
I
still here.
just feel like I'm off in my own little.
Still here.
I don't know. Okay. Any other questions that we got?
Let me get you another question. Give me 1 second here.
Okay.
I have it.
I do have one from YouTube. It says, do you have a tutorial on full cover tips already polished, adhering with gel. How would you adhere
Well,
already covered, already polished nails with gel?
that's very interesting that you asked because I just filmed one a couple weeks back, so that should be coming out. I'm not sure when we've got that on the schedule yet, but that will be coming out. I've chopped them down since, but I did put these on. I did the glitter on them first and then applied them with the fiber gel afterwards. The trick, though, that excuse me, that you have to make sure when you're doing that technique is that you're using a color, a gel polish, a glitter, or whatever that is going to cure all the way through. So you don't want to use something too dark or too bold that's not going to let the light through, because if the light's not able to get all the way through to that fiber gel underneath, it's not going to cure. And then your nails are probably going to pop off. You're going to have uncured gel on your nails. So if you are doing that technique, make sure, I prefer to use the original fiber gel because it's a little bit more translucent. So it doesn't have that extra color pigment to get through. But yeah, if you're mixing a glitter mix, I would say add something iridescent to it. And that way it's going to kind of break up the color and let that light really go through. So yeah, but yeah, that's actually coming out.
A Doug Horn says, Karen, I can watch you do nails for a day. Can I watch you do nails for a day?
Well, I don't do nails all day, so probably not, but I don't know, maybe we'll figure something out. It's challenging because, here at the salon, I don't really have a great setup for like filming a whole, doing on a client. We might have to work something out. We'll see if I can find some clients that would actually be willing to be on camera for the day.
That's awesome.
Okay, so we can move on to the next one while she gets me the new link for the Inspro on Easy 88.
Okay.
So we can go on to Allies Beauty, and what they are requesting is the perfect nude, please.
The perfect nude. I like it. Okay.
We're talking about glitter here, Trace. We're talking about glitter.
Oh yeah. I'm like, woo! That would not be perfect, by the way. It would be perfect.
I want to hear stories about Vegas.
She'd be like, can I return that? Do you guys know how to do the one-stroke painting technique? I have done it.
I'm going to be honest, not very well. I've tried it many times. It is not my skill. It is not my forte. I know there's a ton of videos of great nail artists out there that they're much better than I am, I'll be honest. I think a lot of it, though, has to do with getting good brushes. I think that's one of the big keys, because I've tried a bunch of different brushes, and if your brush frays at all, or you have little, I don't want to say keeper brush, but a keeper brush, it may not have the best consistency with your paints. And then also finding the right paints, finding the best paints that are going to blend together. I think that's definitely going to help. I know our emission control gel paints, those work really good. I've seen a lot of people use those for their one stroke. But yeah, as for my technical skills with it, it's not something that I've been able to perfect. And that's actually something I've wanted to take a class on. So maybe one day we can all take a class together.
I used to do furniture in it, but it's just not my luck on nails. So I've done it, and it's just not. Yeah, everybody has their preference on like their style of art, but there's so many great tutorials on it online. Like you can find some really, really great things.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I'm ready. Let's see.
All right. What was this one? Oh, this is the nude, the perfect nude.
Okay. Let me see. I found a retailer named Skyline Beauty that sells your products YN. I'm just curious to know if they're authentic to selling your products. No. Skyline is one of our. They're one of our distributors. We've had a great partnership with them for many, many years. They have a lot of sub distributors, and yeah, Johnny and David, great guys. We're ready?
Yep, here we go.
Do, a do. Chef, Tracy, chefing it out.
Let's see. Any tips on finding a good nail school? Does price make a difference? Thank you.
It's a tricky question because you could go one of two ways. You could find a school that you're you think you're going to get a really good education, and ideally that's what you would want, is a really good education. However, I think a lot of schools these days, their focus is not on nails. Even when I went to school, there were literally two of us nail techs in the actual class. We got put into our theory classes with the cosmetology students. And then after that, we were just kind of on our own on the clinic floor to study or to take clients or whatever. And it was just like, okay, here you go, have fun, you're on your own. And I think that's where a lot of schools are these days. So you could, hopefully there's something, hopefully there's a great school in your area that you can get a really good education. But if you're not finding, something that's got high reviews and that kind of thing, find whatever's cheap and get your hours.
Yeah.
And I hate saying that, but it's kind of the truth.
Yeah, it's rare to find. I'm a teacher that really, I know, like Kelly nailed it on, is an instructor, and she cares, like, but that is rare. And we just recently had a post, and someone on there is like, you guys need to find a good school. Money makes a difference. And I responded to her and I said, well, first of all, there's not a lot of options for a lot of people. There wasn't for me. And there wasn't a good school. So I either paid $10,000 or the $600 I paid to drive an hour and a half and go to a school that was cheap. And I was very thankful that I went to a school that was cheaper. Now, this lady obviously had a good experience with the school, and that's amazing. But it's rare, and that's unfortunate that it is rare.
But you know what, though? I tell anybody, whether you had a great education in school or you had a not great education, go to classes after you graduate. And that was definitely something that, I recommend to everybody. If you're spending less money in school to get, a halfway okay education, take the rest of that money that you would have spent on a higher price school, come out to our OWC, come out to, take other classes. And I guarantee you're going to get a lot more, more advanced education than what you get in school. In school, their main motive is to get you to graduate and pass your state boards. That is what a school is licensed for. That is what their job is to get you your license. It's not to help you build a clientele. It's not to help you build a business. It is to get you your license, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah, and I've taught at many schools, and I know Karen has too, like going in and for young males. And I'll ask teachers, like, do you teach them fills? Nope, we don't have to. Oh, do you teach them Dell? Nope, we don't have to. It's not required. We don't do it. And it's like, okay, but you know what? At least they were having us come in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. Shannon nailed it. I'm in a commission salon that uses tips. I really struggle with tips. I get frustrated. I'm so slow, and they're always crooked. I would appreciate I can talk. I can do it. I would appreciate any help or hints that you could offer.
I mean, my first thing would be to have a conversation with the salon owner and ask, can I do a form? Can I sculpt instead of doing tips? And why is it that, if not, why do I have to use tips? And, I think a lot of times explaining, I can do a better service with a form versus a tip, most likely they're going to let you, do whatever you want. It's tough when it is a commission salon and you are technically an employee and you have to follow their guidelines. But, letting them know that I can do a much better job doing it the way that I know how versus doing it the way that you say I have to do might be a little bit easier. Again, open conversations. Put
a little more peachy pink in there. Yeah, you never know. They might be excited that you do sculpts, and because a lot of places charge more for sculpts, which I don't understand. But
maybe they never had anybody that could do sculpts, and maybe that's why they're doing tips. But yeah, find out why. Find out why they want you to do tips instead.
Yep. Jaya Queen, I'm having to retake California state boards. I've been out of the business for 25 years, so need to brush up on basic terminology and new standards. Any tips on which books I should buy to brush up on these rules and references so I can take my California boards written tests passed? No, not worried about any of the practicals. I don't even know that California does practicals anymore. Just the written. Since I've retired, I want to go back into doing nails. This, you know what? Google is your best friend.
Yeah. I would probably kind of check and see what cosmetology schools, what books they're using and what they're teaching out of, because most likely your information is going to come straight from those. I know a lot of schools use the Milady textbooks. So if you can get, I don't know if they have those online these days. I don't know,
I
but
think they
if you,
do because a lot of people will sell theirs after they're
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I will say too, I think you can just Google California uh, cosmetology tests, and you'll find most of the tests online that they have.
Oh,
And then that way you can reference, like, okay, I need to know that. Let me look it up. So the technology, I love it. But
yeah.
yeah,
And you know what?
and what you
Also,
said.
jump into our Facebook community. See if anybody has extra books that they're wanting to get rid of, or if they have any other information or testing, possibilities, testing options, or like practice tests or anything. There's a lot of people out there that are willing to help that have that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
jump in the community.
And also there are, I don't, if you have to take practicals, there's a lot of great places you that you can get the kits, right? And a lot of times they have all that reference material too. So some thoughts.
Yeah.
Cool.
And good luck to you. Good luck to you. You're gonna do great.
They're saying Amazon has it online, the book, the Milady book. Oh yeah, this is pretty. So we got a little of the taupe, we got a little pink peach, we got shimmers. I think I'm gonna dial it back just a little bit more and make it a little more nudie. But I think we got it.
Yeah. It's always so hard to tell the glitters on the screen because
It
I feel
really is.
like it looks a little more like lavendery, but I know with the colors that you put in there, it's definitely more nude. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
very,
the
very
camera does not
deceiving.
show
It's
the.
very deceiving.
California no longer does practical. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
Wow.
yeah, they got rid of it.
You don't have to do any kind of demonstration that you can
No,
do
it's just test.
anything. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, there. I like this.
That's pretty. That's pretty.
Cool. Just want to add a little more taupey. I always say I like it, and then I'm like, let's add a little more of this.
Thing, though, when there's so many different colors, it's like, oh, I could just add just a little bit, just little something else, little something else.
Something, something.
Uh,
Um, I have a question. Would it be okay if I made a video using your products? I want to show them off, and I'll show them everything I learned from YN. Is that okay with all you? What kind of nail would y'all like to see? Can I send you the video? Proud of Young Nails products of what I've learned from YN. Absolutely. Please wait a second.
just
while
throw
I-
things.
Yeah.
Just throw things. Yeah, definitely. And you post it on your social media, tag us on your social media.
I
Yeah.
think that's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much that you'd be wanting to do that.
Yeah.
Um, do you have or had any diabetic clients that get pedicures? I have. How often did they get pedicures, or did you do a different type of service? I'm curious, as diabetes runs in my family. Thank you. Do you have any?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't right now. Trying to think. No, I don't have anybody right now. But I have definitely had regulars in the past. And the challenge with diabetics is that a lot of times they can get like nerve damage in their feet. So you have to be very careful with things like water temperature. Make sure that, have them test the water temperature with their hand and their wrist before they actually put their feet in so that they know if it's too warm or too cool. I always say err on the side of too cool, on somebody like that. And then with nipping, extra careful because again, not having that sensation, they may not feel, if you do nip too much, which hopefully you're not, but only nip. And this is what I say about nipping in general is if there's a piece of cuticle that's flapping back and forth, then go ahead and nip that. Otherwise, there's no need to clip all the way around that cuticle area. You don't want to be cutting into healthy tissue, especially on a diabetic.
Yeah.
Again, diabetics lose a little bit of the sensation in their limbs. They also have a higher chance of bleeding a little bit more profusely than just your average client.
Yeah.
So if you do end up nipping them and cutting them, then that opens up the skin and, could continue to bleed. And again, because they don't have as good of circulation, that healing process can be slower and a little bit more, I don't want to say dangerous, but they may not heal as well. So I would always say, anybody that has those kind of conditions, diabetics, have them talk to their doctor to make sure that, it's okay and it's safe for them to get a pedicure, and maybe their doctor's recommendations as to what they can have done and what they shouldn't have done. Maybe if their doctor says, no, you are kind of an extreme case of diabetic, we don't want to cut skin, then you leave that part of the procedure out, and you just do, push back the cuticles, do your exfoliation, and that's the extent of, your service.
Yeah, I had a gentleman that was diabetic, and you also need to watch. I did have him get see his health care provider to really understand what he needed. Also had to be very careful with the massage. So just read up a lot about it, and then also, make the client aware that you're probably going to ask them a lot of questions as you're going. Are you okay? You're going to have to watch a few things, but I loved giving him his pedicures. He was an amazing guy, and they just don't get that kind of attention, and they can't do it, so I think it's
But for those people especially, it's important that they do take care of their feet, because things can happen. And if they're not taking care of their feet, then, you can have other issues going on. So yes, definitely. Yep. Well, me too.
Next one.
We're going to go back to Easy 88.
Easy 88.
And it is a picture inspiration.
You're my inspiration.
Yep, I like the picture inspirations. Those are kind of fun.
All right, so the inspiration is Mel's cover for nails.
Okay.
Goes off their toes.
So basically, this is a red polish with Rockstar, I believe, if I remember correctly. Or I think she used some gel polish in it. But we'll get you there. Can we pull it up a little? It's been a long time since I've seen those toes, but I know Rockstar is actually on those toes.
Oh my gosh. Those were forever ago.
So pretty, though.
Best image I got.
And if you ever want to hear a story, ask her about this photo shoot. It's insane. Her and Greg went on this photo shoot, and the story, it would, oh my God. I don't even know if they could tell it.
All right, maybe I'll have to ask you the story later. Dear.
Let's see. I don't know. Oh, you're responding to someone. Okay, thank you, Tracy and Karen. So much. Super excited. Yay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Rockstar glitter it's so pretty. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I used to put that in everything. Everything. My mom took care of my dad's feet. He was diabetic. Yeah, see, I think that's so sweet. And it's so much better, because he could have went to a podiatrist, right? And they, but it's so clinical, and it's not pampering, and it's not, and I loved that yeah. And I did his nails for a long time, and he was on the board of all these things. He was a financial advisor, and towards the end, he couldn't remember his name. It's so sad when you have clients for that long. And you see them deteriorate.
They're part of your life, and you're part of their life, and
I'd be so sad.
Yeah.
What glitter is in Bubble Wand Slip Pour?
Do you have those handy, Tracy, or do you want me to go check?
I can actually tell you literally what the glitter is.
Oh, well, good. That makes things easier.
What
I
the
can't
internet's
think of
for.
what color that is off the top of my head.
Hold on. Let's see.
All right, let me look through questions. Is there
Bubble
any
Wand
special
the right
courses
name?
for?
Bubble wand, yes. We do have a bubble wand.
Yeah, but I don't think. There it is. It's Cheapers. So it is not a glitter, it's a pigment that's in that. So, sorry. Karen, do you have it?
Maybe you tell me what kind of a color it is. I can't remember off the top of my hand. And
See,
off the top.
I can't remember that one off the top of my head either.
It's like a light nude pink with shimmer.
Light nude pink. Okay, hold on.
I'm looking at it here, Chase.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it up. I might be able to.
There you go.
You know what? That might be really close to Inside Voice with clear. I think you could get that look. But Karen, if you can find it, maybe she'll be able to. Rockstar, Crush, Diamond Dust, Funkadelic, Sand, Sleep Pile, the real Sleep Pile, not the one that was labeled as Sleep Pile, but the blue Mylar. Sleep Pile? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, they did. They mixed the thing. Inside Voice and Salty Sweet makes a beautiful mix that does with everything. Yes, it does. All the iridescence and Salty Sweet fixes everything. Okay, Karen's looking for that, so I'll wait to grab my stuff, and then we'll make those toes. Melissa did. Tracy and Karen, I swatched concealer blush in a tube and noticed it's not runny whatsoever. I like it, but just curious, is that how the consistency is supposed to be? Not so self-leveling, which is fine. Just it has a slight self-level. It's not supposed to really move. It's not like Build or Build Pink. It's a thicker consistency, especially since there is glitter in it. So yeah, that's how I like my gels. So yeah, you got the right one. I was watching a video of Greg doing nails from 10 years ago, and the girl had her forearm raised, and he just nonchalantly pushed her arm down while looking at the camera and talking. I started laughing so hard. I don't know why. That was funny to me. That sounds
Okay.
Did you find it?
No, okay. Again, it's a light pink, light nude pink. Is it? It's more pink than.
It's got a slight pink tone. It's going to be mostly clear.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me look in one other box here then. Hold on.
I know Habib is not here, but after 2 months of posting 3 to 5 times a day, 6 days a week on IG for my last business, I finally got a DM from someone this Friday, and she came Saturday and got a lash set. I was so excited and will continue to put the work in, my name out there. Yes, that's awesome. It takes time. Believe me, it takes time. And, you know, even for young nails, like, our Instagram has kind of been stuck at a certain level, you know, so we've had to switch things up again and try to do different things, but it really does push your name out there. I think that's amazing, and congratulations on that. Let's see.
I did find it.
You did find it.
I did find it. Let me look and see. I feel like we do have something close, something that might be safer.
Tracy question, dark burgundy nails with some encapsulated nails. What colors and products do you recommend for this color scheme? They like dark nails. Oh, burgundy with encapsulated nails. So, I would go, we have some really great. Okay, I'll get to that. I'm going to pull the colors, and then I'll try to find you a couple of burgundies for that too. And, Ramon, I got all that talking, and I forgot what. Oh, Melissa's toes. Got it.
That's right, yeah, it's right on the screen. It's on the screen for you. So what can you mix with that, those
Okay, so I think numero uno is probably the closest glitter that we would have. It's got a little bit of that kind of gold shimmer to it. I feel like there's a little bit more pinkish.
What about Inside Voice? No, it's got more of a green. Which one's the red? Oh, Resolution. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
But yeah.
Probably. And then what if they put just a dash of like pinky? Like a dash. Maybe?
I feel like. All right, let me look again. I feel like. If you're lucky enough to still have Resolution, that is pretty close to. But again, it's that bubble one it's just a little bit more of kind of that pinker peachier tone. But yeah, I think numero uno and Resolution would probably be your closest if you've got both of those, or one or the other of those. See, it's so challenging because like things always look different when they're actually on. But yeah, as I'm just looking at how the glitter's reflecting in there, I think numero uno or resolution, they're both that really fine kind of glitter too. So I think one of those would be your best bets. All right, now I've made a mess out of my glitters that I had nice and neat and organized, but that's a future Karen project.
Let's see. We need glitter mix recipe cards. You know, we did that a long time ago.
I have to revisit it.
Yeah. Let's see. Go back up. Just being exclusive, like Bill, is a super fancy give fancy hand massages, fancy pedicures, longer, more expensive appointments. Target the higher income housewife crowd. Sure, I like it. I like it. Actually, it's not even that. Those are the ones you want. You want. My best clients were middle income, hardworking women. They were my best clients. They tipped very well just because they know. And then, not that it's just a hard line, but I had some very well off retired ones, and but I never made my prices to worry about tip. That was always the cherry on top. But it always seems to me that the ones that are really out there working hard, they just appreciate it a lot, and they're gonna go that. But you never know.
And I think those are the people too that they need that extra pampering. They need, that is their one luxury. If they're working a full-time job, they're taking care of the family, that is their one luxury, that their nails are going to be good for 2 to 3 weeks. They're not spending the money on the facials and the massage, and they're not getting their hair done as often as they probably would like to. Their nails, that is their luxury, and they love that. They respect that.
Yeah. And just the relaxing part of getting a pedicure and being able to shut off the world for a little bit, that's huge. That's why I love pedicures. I literally just shut off the world. So let's get this started, and we'll ask the next question.
Okay, here we go.
Do. Chef Tracy chefing it out.
I had to freeze in the middle of my dance. I have a cheap Amazon e-file that I use at home for myself, and it has worked fine. I've been doing my own nails for a year and thinking about buying your e-file. Can you explain if buying your e-file is going to make a difference?
Without knowing exactly what you're using, I'm assuming it's going to make a big difference. I think a lot of people, they don't necessarily understand like the mechanics of an e-file, but in a lot of the cheaper versions of e-files, the handpiece, you're actually going to feel a lot more vibration, and versus ours where it's very smooth, it's very quiet. You don't feel that vibration in your hand. Even if you're just working on yourself, if you're doing your own nails and you're using that e-file to take down product or taking down bulk, and your hand is constantly feeling that vibration, you're going to start to get a sore hand and sore wrists and things like that. So I think that is probably one of the biggest differences between our version and say a different, cheaper version. Now, I always say use what you can afford, use what is, in your price range right now. But if you're able to, it's like buying a car. I'm actually maybe looking for a car, but you could buy something that is a $500 cheapo piece of junk that it's going to get you from here to there. But is it going to be a smooth ride? No. Is it going to have all the whistles and bells? No. Is it going to be, an easy drive? Are you going to have issues with it? Are you going to have the speed and the power that maybe a different car would? Or if you go and you buy a Lexus, that's going to have a smoother ride, brand new, right off the lot, no miles on it. It's going to be a smoother ride. It's going to be an easier ride. So that's kind of how I think about electric files. But again, it's what's in your budget and your ability. So yeah. Okay, what was the inspiration? Oh, this was Melissa's
toes. And I can't remember if I think she it might not be a red gel polish. I think she used Royal Red and Crush, not a Rockstar, literally Rockstar, and a little lava. But we just updated it a little bit and added some more of our reds and a little. I'm gonna add a little no, I'm going to stick with just the reds and Rockstar. But the one thing I would say to remember, this is sprinkled on the toes. So it's not a press. So to get that look that she did, you're going to want to sprinkle versus pressing. It just gives you a different look.
And Trace, when you say sprinkle, are you sprinkling into wet gel?
Yeah, so this is when we really just used Synergy base and covered it in build or top coat. So you're literally just sprinkling. Again, I like to do a base coat, thin base coat, cure for 30 seconds, then do your wet base coat, and then you're going to sprinkle that in versus pressing it in. And then you can do, usually we did about 2 layers of base and sprinkle, and then you can either, I used to just top coat twice over it. So you can either use a thin layer build or top coat over the twice, and you will get that kind of total rocked out Rockstar toes.
Yeah, that's another color that's going to be great for the holidays. You guys, all of your red mixes, green mixes, silvers and golds, those I feel like are the big colors that people use around the holidays. My clients do anyways. So now it's time to start mixing those colors up. Ooh, bonus points.
Oh, me too. That was fast.
Yeah.
Huh. We're racking them up today. Let's see. All the e-files. A friend and I went into Housey with my e-file when it was 40% off during Black Friday 2 years ago. Such a great investment. Since then, our friendship dissolved. She dissolved. She turned. But I got the e-file.
I don't know. Sounds like you got the best of the deal.
You got it. That's awesome. I mean, not that the friendship dissolved, but I'm glad you got the e-file.
But I'll tell you guys, it is hard going into business or, splitting stuff like that. It's like a divorce, if you have to part ways, it's like who gets what? Who gets the good stuff, But
well, and we get that question sometimes. People ask, like, I'm thinking about going into business, like a salon with my friend, and I'm like,
don't do it. Don't do it. No.
Don't do it. If you do, and it always sounds weird, right? Because people are like, I don't want my friend to have a contract with me. It ain't about that. It's about protecting them and yourself. Your friendship. I mean, it's insane that we would ever go into a business without a contract, and we do it. People do it all the time because it's a friend. I did it with my sister-in-law. Biggest mistake of my life, right? So, have it very clear in the contract. We're not planning on this dissolving, but if it does, it's going to be very just clear. Like, I'm taking this, you're taking that, we're splitting this, and this is how it would dissolve. Or I'm gonna, each other will have the option to buy the other one out, and that's typically what I see happening is when people do go in together, like all their manicures or gel polishes or whatever. Typically, one ends up paying the other person for all this gel polish that they probably are half empty, so
half used. Careful. It's probably not, it's on the home stretch of getting ready to toss or replace, and yeah.
Okay, here's our Rockstar toes. Did I miss something about? No, we didn't. We weren't talking about mystery boxes. I think someone was talking about what they.
Want to get it?
Huh?
I think someone was talking about what they want to get during Black
What they want to get, but yeah, no, we did not give anything out on mystery boxes. But nice try. For the sale starting October 6th, will the glitter set be available? Oh, like a full set of all the glitters? No, not this time.
I would say, I think if you want to buy all of the glitters, I would probably call customer service rather than, adding them one by one to your cart might be a little bit easier.
Forever.
Because, you're going to be clicking and clicking and clicking.
And then it's going to air out or something bad's going to happen. And so they can do it much faster for you. Do we have the last one, Reminsky?
Yeah, there's that one. So the last one is for Soph Does Nails, and they are requesting, can I try Diamond Dust, Star Sand, and Do Not Disappoint possibly? If there is no Do Not Disappoint, another similar pink.
Okay.
Fine glitters only for glitter press, please.
hold on. I have do not disappoint up here. It's disappointing me right now because I can't find it.
Did we get that back in stock?
I have been down purchasing throat as of late, and I guess the vendor didn't send it for some reason, so I have to check back in on that. Do not disappoint. And what?
Do not disappoint.
Diamond dust.
Diamond dust and star sand.
Diamond dust, star sand. Okay, I'll grab those.
Yeah, something. Fine glitters only for glitter press.
Got it. During the sale, if I buy the nail polish bundle, if I buy 2, will it be repeat colors? Yes, it will. It'll be repeat. So, they're a set kit. Let's see. Let's go back up.
You know?
How do you handle contact dermatitis? Good question.
Okay. The best thing is avoiding it. And I think right now in this day and age of the Russian manicure, everybody's trying to clip as much of the cuticle as they can. The best thing to do to avoid contact dermatitis is leaving the skin intact and not coming in contact with your product. So if you are doing your manicure, like I was saying, only cut cuticle that's flapping back and forth, only cut those hangnails. Don't try to clip all the way around that cuticle. And as you're working, make sure that you're not oversaturating your acrylic brush, that you're not brushing over the whole finger. If your cuticle area starts to look shiny and wet, that means that you're touching too much onto the skin. So avoiding contact on skin, avoiding open skin are going to be your best bets to avoid contact dermatitis. Now, if your client does start having reactions or you start having reactions, first thing, contact their healthcare provider. Always make sure, figure out what exactly it is that they're having the reaction to, because it could be, it could be nail products, it could be even cleaning products that they're using at home. So trying to figure out, ideally what they're actually having that reaction to. But going forward, keeping that product off the skin. I actually have one client who she is highly allergic to a lot of different things, and she actually brings a lot of her own products to me. She's another nail tech, but she brings products to me that she's like, I know I can use this. And then she'll bring other products and she's like, I know that this one I'm probably going to have a reaction to. So just try really hard to keep it off the skin, which I do anyways. But just avoiding skin contact is going to be your best friend.
Yeah. Can we see the manicure colors that will be on sale? I'd have to look.
I was gonna say, do you have the colors, the list of the colors, Trace? Because I can pull them.
I said them, but I forgot them.
I know.
What?
Okay. Let's see.
Never works. Let's see. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
Sent October. Let's see. Okay. Miss Corn, let's see. Champagne 101.
Okay.
And while she's getting that, we'll maybe start this mix. How's that?
Okay, here we go.
Do, a do. Chef, Tracy, chefing it out.
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got our diamond dust. Huh? Oh, rose quartz 101.
Okay.
Scarlet 101.
One of my favorites. Okay.
Sheer pink 102.
Okay.
French mink.
Okay.
And wild fig. Very pretty, very pretty. Let's fill those up. So do more. You took all my star sand. And I know where to get more. And do not disappoint. Do the front, do those 4 glitters at the front of your desk have a name, Tracy? Is it these ones they're talking about?
I don't know. There's a lot of glitters there.
These are the first 4. So we have cartoonish, personal fiction, booty quake, and mother's tongue, mother-in-law's tongue. I love that name. There.
Okay, I've got colors here. Hopefully you'll be able to see them. So champagne.
He's coming back to you.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, Champagne 101 is one of my favorites.
I love, again, for the holidays, I think that's going to be a great one. Rose quartz.
Another beautiful one for the
I
holidays.
love that metallic-y. I love those metallic-y colors. And sheer pink 102. This one is great for your French manicures. If you got those clients that do a French manicure gel polish, love it. Love it, love it. And Scarlet is one of my favorites. I love this red. And Trace, we still have Ruby, right?
Yes,
The glittery.
we should, yeah.
So you guys, I love one coat of Scarlet and then a coat of Ruby over the top of it. Best red glitter ever. French mink. Nice taupey kind of a nude. And then wild fig.
That's
Great
such a
deep violety purple.
amazing.
Okay, if you're a Vikings fan, this is a perfect Vikings.
Those are the colors.
Of course.
Thank you, Karen. Okay, so your mix is done. Let's look at it. Great choice. So do not disappoint. Diamond dust and star sand makes that.
That is gorgeous. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Do these come as a set? Yeah, so these are going to be on the sale coming up, starting October 6th, and basically you get all 6 pieces for $25, which
That's fantastic.
pretty good.
That's fantastic.
Tried to pick out like really just nice fall, winter colors, so yeah. So I hope, let's see, I'm gonna move this.
W2 Dasher, I'm sorry, I don't think we can be friends anymore.
What did you say?
Saying go, she said go pack go.
Ooh. Lots of words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's
let's. Yeah,
I'll forgive you for that.
maybe.
Maybe.
She might. She holds a grudge, by the way. No.
Not over football. I have friends who, like, I've had best friends for years, and we just do not discuss football during football season. So
That's
It's
awesome.
okay.
That's
We're still
at
friends.
least you know. At least you know.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta stay away for certain subjects.
Yep. Yep.
Pomotsky, how long have we been on?
Hour 27.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Okay.
How did that happen? I
Just
swear
time
this
flies.
time always, yeah.
Let's do some shout outs.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Multiple moms times 3, 100 bits. We have Adolos. Adolos. Gave out 1 community sub. Awesome. Sapphire 610 giving resubscribing. Woohoo! 4 months. I learned so much. Thanks, YN. You are welcome. Let's see. Man, I just jumped. Sorry. S. Rummings, resubscribing. Has been subscribed for 5 months. We have Law 257, Lawless.
Yeah, Lawless.
Yep. Resubscribing. Has been subscribed for 5 months. Old Lady Nail Journey gave out 1 community sub. W2 Dasher gifted out a tier 1 sub to Dawn AB 2576. Very nice of you. Old Lady Nail, did I just skip again? No, I'm on it. Old Lady Nail Journey gifted 1 month tier 1 sub to David Faresh. Awesome. Thank you. For cheese. for sheet. Sapphire 610, cheering 100 bits. Sapphire 610, back with 50, and then back again with 100. Jaya Queen, cheering 25 bits. Boho Bells, 200 bits. Boho Bells, 50 bits. Sapphire 610, 100 bits. Salsa Kitty DC, 100 bits. Sapphire 610, 100 bits. You guys are crazy. Savvy Nails, resubscribing, been subscribed for 6 months. Can't believe it's 6 months. Thanks for all the helpful info and laughs. You are more than welcome.
We're here to entertain.
That's their whole goal. Sapphire 610, gifting another sub. Thank you so much. Sexies. GRT, 5 bits. Pickled Sneeze, resubscribing. Oh yeah, he hit 5 months sub, celebrating with pizza rolls and cookies.
That is a great celebration.
You know how to
I'll take
party.
that
I
yeah.
like that. Chocoholic 37, cheering 5 bits. Jaya Queen back with 25 bits. You guys are amazing. Will the 20 polish be the same as the previous cell? No, we always switch it up. I think. Did they do a video on what was inside? Did they do it?
I don't think so. I think they just said 20 for 20, but they didn't mention.
But
the
when the cell is, they'll be able to see the color. Okay.
Available, you'll see the colors.
You'll see the colors, yeah. And again, we tried to, pick like fall-ish inspired ones. Hey, how do we order the YN regular polished top coat and base? I love it for school, but can't find it individually on the site anymore. Is it discontinued? I've been having to refill my bottles with cheaper top coat and base for school, and it ruined the bottles. I love the shape of the nail polish brush. Makes it so much easier, especially on dumb mannequins. Laugh out loud. Is it not on there, Ramon?
It is.
It
but I will
should be.
check right
He's
now
going to
for
check.
you.
He's going to double check for you.
It should
Bonus
be
points.
right
Maybe I'm
along
not
with
going
the
in-
rest of the
Yeah,
YN
usually-
polishes.
Yeah, usually I put it in at first, before the colors,
Okay.
and it looks like they're not first right now, so I might have to just put them there just so it's easy for you.
But
to
can they
find.
type like
Yeah, you can just type
base
it.
or top coat
Yep.
and it should come up?
Yep, you can
Yeah,
just- you
but
can
it's
just
on
search.
there. We promise.
Just have a little search thing at the top. Type it in.
And I know how that is when you have to settle and you're like, I hate this. Let's see. Football, basketball, boxing, UFC, tennis, show me the sports.
Oof.
Love it. Oh, Tracy the Burgessy. I got you. Hold on. Okay. Let me ask. Let's see. I asked for them spare brushes for sale and they said no. We don't sell the spare brushes. Ramon, the OG glitters back up yet?
Yes, OG glitters have been back up. Yes.
You got it. Oh, V. Kilman. What just happened?
Right there.
V. Kilman
Oh, wow.
subbing out 5 community subs. Thank you. Gifting them
thank
out. You put the name of the polishes on the last sale, but not their description. Hope you can give an idea of the color this time. If you go into the color, it does give a description, right? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Each color.
Yeah, you just have to click the color.
Yeah, I can't put it in the 20 polishes. I can put the names of them for you, but I can't put the description because I only have so many so many letters I can put in there.
So you just click the name and it'll take you to the description.
It
No?
won't- you can't click the name, no. It won't take you. You'll have to just go back
Okay,
down. and
so
search
Ramon sucks. Okay. Sorry,
Monday.
guys. I'm sorry.
Just Monday.
They're asking for Ramon Cam.
Okay.
Oh, pouty face. Oh, pouty
I'm
face.
hurt. I'm
Yeah,
hurt.
and he's over it now.
Tracy hurt, and I'm over it.
Blame it on Ramon. Exactly. Blame it on Ramon. Let's see. When will you have the 1 ounce mixing jars available? Again, guys, we didn't think we'd sell as many glitters as we did, so it consumed all of the jars. We have to make sure we have them for the glitters, so we are waiting for our next batch to come in so we can actually do that. I'm hoping by Black Friday we should be able to do that. I'm looking for a question so I can walk away. Oh, can people with contact dermatitis to gel UV resin use dip powder kit? Good question.
That is actually a good question, and that's a question I get a lot. And here is my standard answer is, again, contact you or your client, their healthcare provider, and to be able to determine exactly what they're having the reaction to, because there's a lot of different chemicals in most nail products. So if I get a lot of people that say, I'm allergic to HEMA, I'm allergic to whatever. Are you actually having a reaction to HEMA? Are you actually having a reaction to the resins? It's hard to determine exactly what you're having the reaction to. unless you kind of go through that allergy testing. And with contact dermatitis, it's kind of basically a start to an allergic reaction. So figuring out exactly what you're having that reaction to is going to be your best help. Whereas if you just start to try different products, I can't tell you what's going to work and what's not going to work unless I know exactly what chemical you're having the reaction to. So it's hard to say because, again, there are similar chemicals in, every nail product. And so it may be like one chemical molecule off that you're having the reaction to versus, a different chemical that you're not going to have a reaction to. So I always say, if you can, get to an allergist, get to a specialist who's going to help you figure out exactly what you're having the reaction to. Otherwise, if you're wanting to just figure out this on your own, and your doctor or whoever isn't willing to go through all that testing, maybe try one thing at a time, and maybe do like a patch test, put a little bit of the product maybe on your skin, and see how that reacts. After, a few days, then you could maybe try something else, but don't just try one thing on top of the other, because then you're going to get a reaction no matter what. So contact dermatitis, allergies, always talk to your healthcare provider. Figure out what it is that you're having the reaction to.
So I realized that a lot of the burgundies that I thought I had, I do have them. We just haven't launched them yet. But Door Slammer is a great, gorgeous color. And then you can add your different, depths. Like if we mixed, just do this in my hand. I bet, you know what, I'm not going to use Do Not Disappoint because we don't have it. And you guys are going to yell at me, so we're not going to use that. But like to get some depth with it, you can go like Rumi's Reunion. Remember, Rumi's Reunion and Do Not Disappoint are the same color. They're just different sizing. But look at how we can start to get like some dimension off of it. You can add your iridescence. Like, let's do... What am I looking for?
See, I always love watching you mix and watching other people mix because I always start to think, ooh, what would I put in there? And then in my brain, I'm like, is she going to put what I think? And it's like every time, nope, you put in something totally different than I would. Oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's why it's so much fun, because it's like everybody does it a little different. And then like add an iridescent in there. But you can also...
Wait, what was that last one you added in?
I added, that's Door Slammer, Retro Ritual.
I love that.
Yeah, it's got a good glow to it. Kind of the purples, pinks tone. So, similar to the burgundy. And then you can also, guys, like customize. Let's say you don't have Door Slammer. You need Door Slammer though. You cannot live without Door Slammer for the winter. I swear. That's why I couldn't find it, because it was so low. It was hiding. But you can also kind of start creating your own burgundies, right? If we add something like Camera Off, and then let's grab like Tail Light, and then add a little jet black to it, right? Let's see what we get. We can start. So if you use something like this with Door Slammer, to give yourself different depths, different dimensions. Let's mixy. You see, we start to get... Ramon?
Morning.
We start to get those burgundy tones. I would darken this up even a little bit more with a little more black. So you can always create, have fun with it. And then, let's do.
All right, I just did my toes like 2 weeks ago, but now I might actually have to mix that up. That is
that was Camera Off, jet black, and tail lights. And then look, like if we added wedding rimmers to this. I mean, you're gonna start getting a ton of like dimension, right? So,
oh, that is gorgeous.
Have fun. But yeah, that's Door Slammer is a must, guys. In fact, let's just finish this off and we'll use this for the garbage pile. Why not?
Okay. Anybody else besides me going to probably order another set of polish racks today? Glitter mixes up there.
But
Oh, that's
yeah,
the
look.
problem. I have no more space. I don't know where to put them.
You're like, what do I always bought the same color over and over. I'm like, did I really just buy that again? I don't know what's wrong with me.
You find those colors that you like, and I guess you're drawn to those same colors, but that's the great thing. Just mix something else into it, and you got a whole different color.
Totally different. Can I get the names for the slip pour and polishes that are going to be on sale? Yeah, let me dust myself off in 2 seconds. Ramon gets so annoyed with me, like, why not? They asked for it. Why not? What do I care?
Yeah, but I know you have to grab the polishes. I don't know if you have
No, I'm not
those
going to
yet.
grab them. I'm going to name them.
Oh, name them. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
We can also do that on Wednesday.
Look,
Come
this
back
is
to the
your
show.
garbage pile for today. But she might not be on Wednesday. And we'll probably redo it Wednesday. Okay. Let's get the names and then we're going to have to call it a day. Let's see. And then in fact, should we do the raffle and then I can look up the names?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's one more highlighted for you, Trace.
Oh, where was it?
Right here.
Found them now, but I guess my browser was being dumb the last 5 minutes I checked, but I hadn't checked the last couple weeks.
This is for the base and top. I just put them on the front for them so they can find it
Okay.
easier.
And sometimes I think you've told me like you got to clear your cache every once in a while
yeah.
because it's like it's stuck in the old.
Yeah, because
maybe
we changed the website so much for the sales sometimes, back and forth. Sometimes it just keeps the old stuff
Yeah,
on there.
yeah. Should we get the raffle going and
Yes.
then I'll look up these names for you
Yes,
guys.
we can get the raffle going. All right, guys, if you are on YouTube, please come on over to Twitch. We have a lot of fun over here. I think you'll enjoy it. We're doing a raffle and it's only for Twitch, so come on over to Twitch if you're not on Twitch already. Everybody on Twitch, are you guys ready for the raffle? I hope so. Here we go. We are going to turn it on. Once we turn it on, please type !raffle. Not yet, but when it goes on. And it goes on 3, 2, 1, go to town.
Ooh, I gotta do it. Plus, I just added more stuff to this. Okay, there we go. That's it. I'm done.
And
I'm
we
not
do
touching
have
it again.
one highlight here, Trace.
Okay.
Oh,
Will you ever come back out with the discontinued glitters and mylars like Vanilla Ice? No, Vanilla Ice we will not. And the reason being is we can't get it anymore. And plus, it's a little thicker. So yeah, we can't get it replaced. And some of the ones that have the glitters with a little bit of acrylic that used to sell, like the ones that Skyline has sold out of. Usually they're just in and out. Sometimes we'll bring them back. Sometimes we have overflow. That's what the blowouts are great for. So you might check those every once in a while. Every once in a while, people will ask for one over and over, and we'll kind of bring it back. Like Resolution, glitter. But typically they kind of in and out. Sorry. But you never know.
There's always going to be something else that's going to be similar.
Yeah.
It'll be.
Oh,
It's okay.
I gotta do a whole
Get your raffle, Trace.
raffle, and then we'll go over. So the let me move this closer to my. You should see my I'm surprised my keyboard still types with as much glitter as I constantly have on my hands, and my computer's covered.
I don't know, on TikTok or something or YouTube, whatever. Somebody was pouring a glitter.
I saw that they glued everything around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was the purpose of that?
destroying your keyboard. I thought maybe
How
because it
how are
literally were pouring
Can
it.
you type after that? Were they going to peel it off? And I was very confused by
Yeah, I was
that.
confused, and I thought I don't really like the look of it either.
Although I'm
but-
confused by a lot of things on TikTok these days, so I don't know.
Okay, guys, the polishes are as described right now. We're not going to pull them all out, but I will tell you what they are. Hold on.
Bless.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Glitter.
Woo.
Bless you.
If I only had wings, come to mama. Ooh, that one's pretty. Yes, thank you. Iced out and kicking it. Looking for husband number 2. I love that name. My husband did not find it funny, but I do.
I'm sure.
Take a chance. Watch the light. Do I look like an ATM? Ooh, one of my favorite colors. Regret is overrated. Holy moly. Keep cool under pressure. Better luck next time. Better luck next time. That is literally one of my favorite colors. Monday's the new Friday. Let's Call It a Night, Can't Hardly Wait, Ever Wonder, Slay on Slayer, If You Had Better Believe, Put a Smile On, Made You Look. So those are the 20 for 20. And then your slip pours, Under the Radar, which you can't get enough of that. So that's the clear. So, and then Wine Flight, Jazz Note, Jade Smoke, Radar Warrior, Baby Baby, Body Glove, and Whitest White. And those are the 8 pieces for 30. So again, pretty good standard colors, I think. And all of these are really great for the holidays. So there we go.
Yeah.
I can't breathe through my nose right now. Oh no.
Glitter mask. We need a glitter mask.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, bonus points.
Ooh, I don't have them. Sad.
Someone's
okay.
asking when's the sale?
The sale is October 6th through the 10th. So it'll start October 6th at 6 p.m. Cali time, PST, and then go through Monday at 11:59. How much would you charge a client for a chef glitter mix? Or I added words to that, but yeah. I know some people were saying they're charging extra. I don't remember a ton of numbers like that. So for me, it would be whatever's on my shelf that's pre-made. It was $5. Now, if I had to custom mix for you, then it was $5 per glitter that I had to customize. But I know that there were other people that said that they're charging extra for it because it's a custom color and it has a lot of different glitters in it. So,
It is literally a one-of-a-kind color. So
yeah,
you could, if you wanted to, charge extra for it. Charge $10 for it. I mean, once it's gone, and it's never coming back. You're never going to get that exact same color.
Even if you asked me to make the same color, it's not
it's
going to be the same.
never going to look
Never
exactly
gonna be
the same. So
Yeah.
Sorry, what's the glitter we're giving away today?
Oh, you want to see it?
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is beautiful for fall. That's gonna, yeah.
Let's see. You're doing a sale for my birthday. See, we were thinking of you.
happy
We knew
birthday.
it. We knew it. When you pour the Elmer's glue around the keyboard and let it dry, then pull it off, you clean all the dust and debris. That I seen, but this lady was they literally put Elmer's glue all the way around everything, and then they sprinkled all kinds of different glitters over the top. And then once it dried, she knocked all the glitters off. There's no way that you got. I mean,
Yeah.
she was dumping. You see what like this, like what's on my table, just dumping the glitter all over the keyboard. It was like, oh.
But again,
It got a lot of
if
views.
you're putting glue on there and you're
Bonus
putting glitter in there, you're not going to take that off. I mean, your keyboard's not going to work anymore.
Toast.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
Is it 5 per nail or all together? So the glitter for me it's $5 the minute I pull it out. It doesn't matter if it's on one nail or all 10 nails. That's fine. And then I pull another glitter. Again, it doesn't matter if it's on one nail or all 10 nails. It's another $5. And no client ever gets one glitter. No, that's the beautiful thing. Okay, guys, let's close this up.
All right, guys, the raffle is closing in 3, 2, 1. Entries are now closed, and the winner is
Mary, 8772. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You got a pretty collar, I think. I mean, I'm a little partial, but I think it's pretty. There you go, Mronsky. Anyway, guys, we've got to go. I got a lot of catching up to do and a lot of emails.
Apparently, I have glitter organizing to do today, so it take all day.
But we appreciate it, guys. We'll be back Wednesday. We'll go over more of the sell stuff because you're not going to get Habib to stop talking about it. Hopefully he'll be back then. He had business Habib, or as I like to call it, AKA BS Habib, in full mode this morning. So he had to focus on what he was doing. But Karen, thank you so much because I know Ramon text messaged you at midnight last night. Rude.
I'm pretty sure I didn't see that till this morning when I got up. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, Habib didn't text us till what was it? 8 our time. So yeah.
And I couldn't get to it. I didn't see it until 8:30.
Yeah. Rude, Ramon. Rude.
That's all right. I had Mondays and Fridays are my all young nails days, so I'm usually good to go on Mondays and Fridays. So
I love Habib, but my clients, they love Karen. Absolutely. Yes. Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Lotion, lotion, the basket, basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, basket, lotion, lotion, the basket, basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. Lotion, lotion, basket, basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, basket, lotion, lotion, basket, basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin, on the skin. The basket, basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. Lotion, lotion, the basket, basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. Basket, lotion, lotion, basket, basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket.